Hi everyone, welcome to this video. This is Richie the Blind Hedgehog and I'm here with my newest addition to my, well, shall I call it my DC Comics collection, or should I say my Joker collection? It's more like Joker really. So I just received those. I probably showed this in the previous video. And actually I made up my mind and I decided to pack them out. So I'm just going to cut them out of the box, probably just keep the box and show you what they look like. So this is a duo of Batman and Joker. Apparently they are 20 inches tall. Really gorgeous figures actually. I thought they used to be 18 inches tall, the Jakks Pacific figures like this, but so this is what the box look like. You have a nice picture here of all the superheroes. And here you have also, well, this is also nice. You have like the same picture here, I think. And here you have like those two. It's kind of weird because the picture that's supposed to be under the right character is a bit, it's a bit mixed up. So this guy comes here and this guy comes here. So never mind. But I suppose you get these two pictures or these pictures when you get them separately. So the pictures are really nice. I wish I could cut them out. Maybe I can just make a nice copy. I can make a copy, why not? Because I have to cut open the box and I don't really like doing this. If I ever get rid of them, if that ever happens, I prefer to deliver them with the box. Still not quite sure I'm going to get rid of him. I also love this picture of both of them here. This is something great on the box. This is really something they did nicely. So yeah, I can feel there's tape everywhere. I have no idea when those figures actually were released or where they were available. All I can tell you is that I just found those on the app that I use for finding nice bargains. Well, it's better than eBay, and I'm glad I ended up with these two. So the reason I collected actually these guys is because I wanted to find a nice Joker figure that was a good size and to fit in with the others. And I made some room for them. Kind of stuck with Batman as well, but for now I think I'm going to keep him as well. I have Kylo and Vader up there. I'm a big fan of those Jakks Pacific figures. The reason for this is because they are nice alternatives for the more like very expensive figures that are in general a bit smaller, but that cost really much, like the Hot Toys one or the Diamond Gallery ones and whatever. Also, they're so breakable. These are something between a toy and a collectible. I think they're sturdy, well made, and they do really well as sweet collectibles. And actually, if you collect more of them, and not necessarily from the same brand, I mean, you can have Disney ones, you can have Turtles, you can have Marvel. I like this, you can actually just put them next to each other, just like you would do with pop figures. The advantage that you don't have here is that you can't stack them on each other. So they don't really fit on top of each other, just like pop figures do. But they fit next to each other nicely, and that's what I really like. I think that's even more special than pop figures, in fact, because pop figures are cute. These are more accurate, and this is what I really like. I like the accuracy, and that's important for me. So yeah. These are my little frogs here. Katie gave this one to me. So I'm just going to cut them out. I just found scissors right behind the bed. That was funny. So hold on a sec. There you go. They are out of the box. Batman is like, leave me alone. Well, now they actually have the opportunity to stand even closer to each other, which I think they would really love. So I'm just going to start with him first. Yeah, actually the nice thing is that you can put these guys together and make sweet pictures, like super gay or something funny. You know, it kind of reminds me of what always Chucky does with her Mesco figures. He makes adorable pictures with the dolls and their outfits and all kinds of stuff. Actually, you can do exactly the same with these guys. Make them make them little cute things with them. I bet that would be so cute. So yeah, let's have a look at that serious face. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to end up making pictures with them. So actually Jakks Pacific figures are quite similar to each other. No matter which character you have, it's just a character that's different. So, oh, hold on, I think my pop makes a weird noise. I'll check that out first. Let's see. Let's see what's the problem. It's falling off the table. There you go, much better. I think they reproduce characters nicely. They're made in some kind of a sturdy plastic. I don't really know which Batman this actually is. I know he also appears in other colors, like entirely black or even blue. It's difficult to say. His wings actually, or his cape, kind of looks like this. So you have like the bottom here. It's actually really long. And here you have this little side flap here. So that's actually what it looks like from the back. It's a filmy material, but it feels a bit like nylon. It doesn't feel like Vader's cape. It feels much better. It looks like I still have attachments in here. Just always remember that the cape is actually so long that Batman manages to stand on it, so if he displays the figure, there you go, you might have some trouble. Let me show you this. These are the attachments that were in the box, and I still have to remove them. I can actually reach it. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem when you have a figure with a cape. Oh, there you go, it's done. The cape holds on well. It's not that it's tacky or something. So, as you can see, his cape wraps him in pretty well. So you have all the impressive look of the character. What I actually mean is that you can actually have him stand on his cape like this. So, never mind if it's possible. See, it just might be quite funny actually seeing the figure standing on his own cape. We have an articulation here in the arm. In the arms and the shoulders, here in the head. You have this little part. It's difficult to see. You have this little part here for turning the head. So you also have hip articulation, and I don't think this guy can actually move his waist. Nope. So the articulations are in the hips here, in the shoulders, and in the head, and also in the wrists. He has like fists. His black gloves. He's absolutely pretty, and really well made, really sturdy. So unfortunately, the figure can't bend its arms. But usually those figures stand up really well and straight. There's like eyes that are more like shiny, like rather white. Tiny ears, super cute. You might even have the nice effect of the cape just coming over his back. But you know, maybe it's even possible to detach the cape and make one yourself to make it less filmy. Maybe I can show you here the way it's attached on the shoulder, but usually it's really well made. I'm not quite sure if there's a possibility to remove it, for example with scissors, or I think you should open the figure for this, and some people indeed do. So maybe you can attach an own cape. So maybe when you remove the cape, that's a bit of the advantage with a character with a cape or with something like this, that all those little holes are kind of hidden. You don't see much of them. And his cape is obviously even longer and larger than Then the one from Vader or Kylo. Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah. Oh, pardon me. Yeah, getting tired, I guess. So there you go. This is for Batman. Look how long the cape is. Well, I call it a cape. I don't know what to call it. Wings? It's a face expression. A mad face expression, very serious like usual. Still pretty charming. Charming grumpy. I can call him CJ. CG. Charming grumpy. So, there you go, that's for him. Put him aside. Yeah, it doesn't stand up all on the blanket, of course. On my bed. So, oh man, I'm getting tired. And once again, there we go. Oh, sorry. So let's continue with Joker. So what about you? And the first thing I actually noticed on this character is that he is a bit uncommon compared with the others since he's so colorful. Apparently there's also a green variant of him, which I will probably collect. A bunch of sellers did a bunch of nice offers for him, but so far I'm going to wait for the end of the month, I think. So the green one has like green hair and the same green shade of green on his suit. He has a white shirt and a pink flower. I don't really remember the color of his bow. Maybe black or something. I think it was black. But if I ever manage to collect this one, I'll show you. So actually his colors are really sweet. And he's a bit of a dark purple. His gloves are a bit lighter. And here also the back is really well made. So of course here you can see those little holes everywhere. And these flaps are made of plastic that is really movable. And I'm glad to see that they actually made his shoes black instead of purple. I was pretty afraid that they would leave out this detail, but his shoes are indeed black. And they're both very charming looking. These two, but also the green guy. And his colors actually fit well. It's just that, as you can see, the colors actually on his head and on his suit return really easily. So you have the green here and the flower. And when it comes on this, I would be rather careful in which color actually they are, because if the same color always returns, it makes a lack of detail appear, in fact, in the end result of the figure. For example, here the green, the yellow shirt and the yellow flower. Well, maybe you can just paint the flower or make it come out more, but you have the same green as on the hair. So yeah, on Jakks Pacific figures, of course, you have this this little detail. Some people might even call it an issue. Also, the teeth here are rather white, while the skin is white as well. So on this figure, I would actually pay more attention to more detail. But I'm really glad, after all, how it turned out as a Jakks Pacific figure. I can imagine that more expensive figures might make more work of this. So if you really care, maybe you can just adapt it yourself. Why not? Oh, yeah, he falls against me. Stop falling. So, you have this in the neck here. And the articulations are basically the same, just the shoulders, the hips, and the neck, and the wrists, like usual. But I really like the material and how those figures look. In general, they sell really well for the price. He's so skinny. It would be nice to give them a personality, like Batman is the grumpy, charming one, and Joker is like the pushy one who tries to be cute but who always fails, you know? It would be so hilarious. These little ears here. And you also have a little of some kind of a striped pattern on his suit. So like here, kind of reminds me of a very old clothing style. I don't really know from which year it is, but I know people used to have this. Also on the trousers, yes, he has that too. And you have like, well, there you go. Officially licensed, all rights reserved, I suppose. I have no idea what it says. Oh great, now I have Pennywise and Joker in the same size next to each other. How cool is that? I love it, absolutely. So the previous owner told me there was this little issue here with the bow. I didn't really care, to be honest, that's just fine. It's the kind of issues, if you have a bit of skills with repairing and adapting figures, that you can actually just easily repair or adapt yourself. Even more of those attachments here. So there you go, these two. I think I'm going to give them their place, if I can. I'm gonna do with you. Where you stand next to Ezra. It's even possible, yes, sorry. Stands well, apparently. Very stable. And maybe if I can manage. Oh no, see the problem? Seriously? How can you fly away like this? Oh, Benny, no! Dude, stand up! Yeah, I had Pennywise here. He was just falling. He's still falling because his balloon decided to... there you go. Oh, there goes the hand. Yeah, never mind. Serious issues with the balloon here. Oh man, you're heavy. Forgot you're so heavy. He is... oh. Yeah, that figure is incredibly heavy. I think he's about 1 kilogram or 2. He's extremely... I think he's as heavy as my Trick or Treat Good Guy doll. There you go. Now I'm not quite sure I can show you the end result with my camera. I just have to replace Penny, and then I'll just show you what it looks like. And there you go, that's basically what it looks like. Now I know Ezra is missing, but I have to repair him. So, well, I'll just put him with the others as soon as that's done. Now I really hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Look at these two, how they fit in next to Pennywise. It's awesome. And Kylo, oh my god, is still as handsome. It would be nice if we actually could take the balloon from Pennywise. But I still have serious trouble with the balloon. And I think this NECA Pennywise figure is actually so heavy that sometimes it's hard to have him stand. Maybe keeping him in his box might be a nice idea. There you go. So like I said, I really hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Bye!